Hi there, it's Matt from Last Bastion, coming with a opening of the Polish Infantry box, which is there. And we've figured out that this makes up about 320 points of Polish. You can do 2 squads, an anti-tank rifle team and an officer, although on the back of the box it just tells you get 1 squad of men. It's one of the better boxes, I think, because you get the two full-size squads of men in it, rather than having to split them down into 5s like with most of the metal boxes. So what I'll do now is I'll just show you the contents of the box without having to bore you with my talking. So it comes as always with 2 blisters, and then you've got all your bases. So you've got 24 finely detailed models in here. Let's see how finely detailed they really are. It is Warlord, so they're pretty cool. So I bring those out, and bring these out. On the back of the box it says you get, in the squad, you get 14 riflemen, I think it is, the machine gun team, 3 NCOs, and then a sergeant. I don't quite know the build-up of the Polish army, whether that was NCOs in the squad and then the squad split down and it was almost like you had 3 sections, with like our lieutenant being their sort of sergeant. So just looking at the models now, they're pretty clean. There's not a great deal of flash on them. Touching them, there's not many sharp pieces like you expect with the metal figures. A variety of poses, so I'll just try and sort the poses out now. You've got a couple of aiming guys, 4 in total, loading guys, pointing guy, that must be the sergeant, 5 aiming guys, that looks like either, well, it is a radio man, but I think it looks more like a weird cameraman to me with his 3 lens camera. A running guy, I'm guessing that's what they count as the runner for the officer. Funny hats, I'm guessing, are either officers or NCOs. There seems to be a lot of guys loading and a lot of guys aiming. And so that is your options. They're your riflemen. They look like NCOs, so they'd make quite nice NCOs for the squads. That one and that one. One's got a rifle, one's got a pistol. You could easily swap that out with a Thompson or a Bren gun or something. This guy, who isn't mentioned on the box, he's mentioned as a runner, I think would make a really good medic. It's got 2 pouches at the front and the usual Polish stuff at the back. But again, put a red cross on there, you've got a medic. So we'll put him there. Medic, radio operator who can be your observer. I would say he would make a good officer, that one there. And that would make a half decent officer's mate. And then this man here with the squads, so we'll have 3 aiming guys. Let's try and make it symmetrical. I like symmetry, although we never actually achieve it. And you've got your anti-tank rifle, which is the only model I would say in this box I was disappointed with seeing, because it's bent double. It's quite a small barrel, so that's prone, in my experience, to breaking off as you're trying to bend it back. But again, it looks like it's intact at the minute, so a bit of careful manoeuvring should keep it intact. And then of course you've got the stand to keep it when it's on the base. As a loader for him, there doesn't seem to be an anti-tank rifle loader that I've seen, so that might need some further investigation just to see if there is a guy with a suitable satchel or something, unless it's supposed to be the one that I said looked like a medic. But for now, you can have a spod number 1. And then you've got the BAR, which is a beautiful model. The gun itself's amazing. That is the Polish BAR, which, if I'm correct in saying they made their own BARs in Poland, looks very similar, but with some differences to the American one. And that is possibly one of the best squad weapons you can get, because it's way better than the LMG, and it's a lot cheaper at 5 points. So we'll put him in with that squad, the guy with the rifle, and we'll put that guy in with that squad. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8. So 2 squads of 9 men, an officer and a man, a radio operator who can be observer, a medic, and a tank rifle team, which might actually come in a bit higher. So yeah, that's been our unboxing. Opinion of the models, they look really nice and clean cast, little bits to cut off. Bit disappointed with the lack of poses, but for such nice castings you can't complain. Lovely, thank you. Like, subscribe and share our video.